like I do. So I don't know if that makes it better or not, but I'll put those. I only have one hook out at a time so I don't drop them on the floor and the kid pick them up. And what I always do, my first step is I don't get barbless hooks. You can do this, and I do it right when I'm putting it in the vise.
You just pinch down the barb, right?
I pinch down the barb. You can do it later, but it's easier to do it right when you put it in the vise. And my bobbins aren't those that flow real good, so I have to stop and readjust them from time to time. Get more. Yeah. And I always wrap it back. I do extra wraps and stuff because I'm not production time to sell them and not use many materials. I'm using them to fish myself. Come on, let's get it the right way. Okay, now here's where this is different than anybody I've seen tie. I'll lay that. Let's clip that off a little. I'll lay that right down here on top of the hook. Stretch it and tie it down. That bobbin is wrapped around, so it's okay. Back to about right there, and then I wrap that down to get all those humps out of the way. Like I say, I put a lot of extra, I use a lot more thread, but I'm not tying them to sell. Okay, when you bring that up to where you're gonna tie it off, then here, you take this and you just wrap it up the hook. Don't quite overlap it because that'll make it too fat if you overlap it too much. And that's why you want to cut it as thin as you can. Then when you get up here, just pull it up and tie it off. And you see that body looks just as good as the body that you dubbed, and it's buoyant. Also, it's easier to work with. It's easier to do that than it is to dub that all the way up. So that's kind of, you got the traditional, there's the regular elk hair, and then this is going to be, I call it a never sink elk hair. So you got that, then all you got to do is, and you see sometimes it's easy to wrap this because they'll fit right in there where you overlap. You bring that right on that, you tie it off. See, that looks like a whole lot cleaner than what you had when you had the dubbed body. Get a couple of those hairs out of that. Okay, now all I've got to do is put my elk hair wing on there. Like to get the fuzz out if I can. Get any loose hair out before I stack it. And put it in a stacker so we can even up the tips. Got to have this the right angle so the Well, there's one that's a little long, but we'll take care of him in a minute. Pull him out. Those look pretty even. Just lay them down here on top. That'll also get your head to stand up when you do that.
Fred, you know.
Yeah, that's we're gonna tie nymphs in a little while, and that's for the next flies.
Yeah. I want one. You won't make me one, will you? Just a simple one. Nah, you don't have to. I'll buy one.
He'll teach you how to make your own.
Cool.
Yeah.
I want one.
I said a lot of people make a mistake. They want to trim their head before they wet finish it. So it's better to do that. It also makes it easier, and also gets it up off the eye. So there, and then a little bit of cement. And I think that's a prettier fly than a dubbed elk hair.
Is that what that is? Elk hair? Right
That's
there?
an elk hair caddis.
Yeah.
And that's got that, oh, well, I was going to let you have it. But that is the body. See, where that's the same body as this is where we use the dubbing, but that we made that out of this for the body and
Aw,
wrapped it.
that's cool. Yeah.